K&K FM. Yeah, you know what it was all about back in the day. Oakland, California, that's where they're from. It was a hotbed of musical stuff back in the late 60s. One of the many stars from that Bay Area was Tower of Power. They're a horn-driven outfit that's been doing it for years and years. Tenor saxophonist Emilio Castillo. He came from Detroit to get his vision of the Tower of Power group, and he's with us on the phone. He's a fan of the Motor City music, Motown and those kinds of things. Tower of Power's energetic live concerts, you know, they've just been legendary. They got their big break with Bill Graham, a promoter out in the West Coast, and had a chance to do a bunch of great things. And we want to right now go up for our interview and speak with Emilio Castillo. You're listening to the K&K, an old school oldie show. It's a Friday afternoon. My name's Eddie G. Right now we're going to go to the phone lines and speak with Tower of Power's band leader, Emilio Castillo. Emilio, how are you?
I'm doing great, Eddie. How are you?
Oh, fine. I understand you guys are in Denver this weekend.
We are indeed. We're playing the Lodo Festival.
The Lodo Festival. Now tell us about your latest CD efforts, Emilio.
Well, we have a brand new CD out. It's called Tower of Power in the Oakland Zone. It's an all-original CD with original soul music. It's the first all-original CD since David Garibaldi's been back on drums. And it's very much in the classic Tower of Power style.
And definitely love that style here in this area as well. Are you touring this summer, Emilio?
Yes, we've been touring since the beginning of the year. We've been over to Japan once and twice over to Europe and all over the United States. And we're going to continue in the United States and up into Canada and then back to Europe a couple more times and end up with Japan one more time.
For some of your fans today, to your recollection, how many albums and CD has Tower of Power recorded over the years?
I believe this is number 19. And then we have a bunch of compilations that have come out in the last few years as well.
Ah, great. You know, I've always wondered, how did the group name Tower of Power originate?
It's kind of a weird story. We used to be called the Motowns.
The Motowns?
Way back in the late 60s, and we wanted to get into the Fillmore. And we used to have these Tuesday night auditions at the Fillmore Auditorium in San Francisco. And we decided to grow our hair long and, you know, try to be like the bands of the day. And there was a guy in Hayward, California that had a little studio, and we were doing some recording out there. And he had a list of potential band names. And there were all these kind of weird psychedelic names, like the 13th Floor Elevator and stuff like that. Uh-huh. And I was looking over the list, and I saw that name, Tower of Power. And I took it for my band.
All right. You guys gone through so many decades of music. What's been the key to your longevity?
You know, we play our very own music. It's not, the band is not like an ordinary 5-piece rock and roll band. You know, it sounds really different. It's very much our own music, and we love it. We really love making this music. We love playing it. And we also have a really loyal fan base. So it makes it really easy to get up in the morning and go to work.
Yeah, definitely. The Tower of Power, well, you're known for your horn section. Tell us a little bit about the guys who make up your band.
Well, we have 4 original members from Tower of Power. On bass is Francis Rocco Prestia. On drums is David Garibaldi. On the baritone saxophone is Stephen Mackenzie Kupka. They call him the Funky Doctor. Mm-hmm. And myself, Emilio Castillo. Then we have some new members. Very exciting, brand new lead vocalist. His name is Larry Braggs. We call him LB. On keyboards, Roger Smith. On guitar, Jeff Tamalier. On lead tenor saxophone, Tommy P. His name is Tom Politzer. And on trumpets, we have Iron Mike Bogart and Adolfo Acosta.
Great.